Well, we haven't seen what Tiberius has done yet with him versus Pentagrast yet. So maybe we can hop into those games and see where they're at.
We can definitely take a look. Let's see here. I just need to work some magic, do some twiddling. I'm going to throw the loading screen up here in just a sec. Let's go ahead and take a look at, just kind of look at Pentagrast's screen real quick. So the names and scores are going to be off, but we can just get an
idea of what's going on. So Pentagrast, it looks like is on Rogue strat. Yeah, it looks like he's on Rogue. And it looks like Tiberius actually has, so you can't really see it right this second, but Tiberius has 6 cards in hand. This is the beginning of the game, so this is, I'm kind of curious what happened with Pentagrast's first couple turns. I mean, it does look like he has an Undercity Valiant, so he was able to do some, possibly some like trades. It looks like they're kind of at a standstill right now. So looking at seeing, looks like they're kind of just deciding what's going on. There we go. So Pentagrast getting some.
Let's see here. What is my? Alright.
Oh, there we go. Alright, so we can see it here. So Pentagrast on the top, kind of in a rough spot. He doesn't have a lot going on right now, but Tiberius happened to have that, I forget what the card's called, but it summons 5/1/1s. Pretty strong. We
can take a look at it. Stand against
the darkness. So summons 5/1/1s. That's really, really good right now, considering, I mean, it's really potentially rough to Fan of Knives. It does look like, though, Pentagrast was able to find the trade, though, the decent trades to make it somewhat effective. I mean, he's still going to lose trades out here with the 2 extra 1/1s. Consecration also does the job pretty well. Now, does Tiberius decide to go and just replay the 1/1, or is he going to use that 2/1, that Abusive Sergeant? Looks like that's what he's going to do, get a little bit more damage. Choosing to just play out his last Silverhand Recruit and just go to the face. Probably the safer route. Saving the Abusive Sergeant for when you can actually do a little bit more. Now, Pentagrast having the 3 damage, the Sinister Strike, plus the Shadowpan Rider. Shadowpan Rider is kind of going to be rough to deal with. It's 7 health. It's a lot. It can be dealt with. It absolutely can be dealt with from some Tiberius. He's going to go Shield of Champions, plus the Blade, plus Abusive. No Abusive Sergeant. He's going to go. Oh, he's just going to go face. He's just going to go. He's going to race his opponent down. He doesn't care about that 6/7. He's probably going to just kill this turn. Blessing of Kings, plus Abusive Sergeant. I mean, he's got lethal on board anyways. Like, it doesn't actually matter. Even he can't draw in anything with Sprint. I mean, he can draw Backstab, actually. He could draw Backstab with Sprint. That could maybe help him some, if he draws the right card in here. I think that's probably his only out, is to draw Backstab. He just trades in with the 6/7, gets so he's not taking that.
Yeah, we don't have our face
I think
cam
he's
set up, but I get the feeling that Pentagrast.
I think he's kind of resigned himself to the fact that he just can't win. I mean, he well played. Yeah, he should have. I would have at least tried to go for the Sprint Backstab. Maybe you get there. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I don't know if he had any backstabs in his opening hand, but you have to at least go for it. All right. Well, that looked like that was actually the first game. Maybe was that the first game of the series? I actually
don't know. I will let me actually walk out of the booth real quick and double check.
Oh, so what I'm getting here is that it looks like both players have won 2 games going in, and we're gonna be jumping into the game here just a second. We're gonna be jumping here just a second, and it looks like it's going to be Warrior for Mr. Tiberius, and on Pentagrast's side, he's back with the Rogue. Has a decent starting hand. Viscerate Eviscerate, SI, backstab. Not a bad go. Now the starting hand though for Tyberius is actually also very, very good. Looking at it, so having the Fiery War Axe, you can't ask for anything more than having a Fiery War Axe in your opening hand. He also has a good curve, being able to go on. No, okay. So he had the potential to go on turn 3, go for the Kor'kron Elite. Looks like he does opt to go Fiery War Axe, though, to start it off. He knows what his opponent has in his deck. We saw it Undercity Valiant in the last game. So, it is possible. He's prepping that War Axe just to make sure that he can get the decent trade there. He is going to armor up, stave off a little bit of damage, but there's, unfortunately for Pentagrast, he's not going to be able to do anything with the SI7 agent. He can just play it on 3, which I guess is okay. Not the best and not the worst thing in the world to do, but it looks like he's going to shift to try to draw a card. He's going to cycle and put in a little bit of damage with the dagger, with the poison dagger. No, he's not. He's choosing not to. Okay. So now on 3, he's going to Acolyte of Pain plus Inner Rage. He's going to get 2 draws out of this Acolyte, which is about average. It's about what you want. Drawing into the Worgen, though, so we do see this is definitely the OTK combo.
OTK combo.
That Worgen going to potentially do some work. So now, actually, that was really smart, too, as well. So I think this Acolyte, either way, was going to be a 2-draw, one way or the other. But now, the mana, like, Pentagrast can't effectively spend his mana. He has a lot of high-cost cards in his hand, but then he also has, he just has Eviscerate and SI7. So he can't effectively play anything there. So he just doesn't. He just opts to just not play anything. Sometimes it's the right play, but it looks like Kor'kron Elite going to come down here probably. Just straight 4 face damage. This is going to deal 8 damage over the turn if he does it now, but it doesn't. He's going to do another 2-draw Acolyte. Wow.
Well, and you have to think, an Acolyte, a 3-mana card, it's a good idea if you can get at least 2 out of it, just because you only get guaranteed 1, and that's if they don't get destroyed by something.
Backstab going to kill the Bloodmaker, and the SI7 agent going to be able to take out the Acolyte. So it's going to be another 2-draw Acolyte. It's not a bad scenario there for Pentagrast. He's kind of getting into the point right now where he's wanting to be able to play some of the cards in his hand, but going into Tiberius' next turn, options. Bloodhoof's not a bad choice here, and then he's going to go probably just face and wait, I would assume. Yeah, so he's going to wait. There's really not much. Ooh, drawing a sap's pretty good, though. I was going to say, there really wouldn't be too much that Pentagrast could do about that Bloodhoof shy of sap. He could have drawn like a potential like a poison, deadly poison, and then killed it with the Eviscerate. But not really wanted to do. Sap's not a bad choice there. So now Tiberius on 6, he's going to actually probably just go Thaurissan, which is perfectly fine. Thaurissan is going to actually discount a lot of the cards, the combo pieces that he needs. So he's going to be able to discount Whirlwind, he's going to be able to discount the Raging Worgen, he's going to discount Battle Rage. So he's going to have a lot of damage coming out here pretty shortly. He does need to draw a charge to turn on the Raging Worgen, and that's kind of where he's kind of missing. Ooh, misstep there. I would actually. I guess that's okay.
Yeah, he's going for full value.
I would have. Yeah, I guess that's okay. You kind of don't want to let him sit on the Fiery War Axe too long, I guess, because that potentially just turns into 3 damage to face, and then you could die. Drawing another Worgen, not the worst thing to draw. He is gonna. It looks like he's gonna go for the Kor'kron Elite, maybe. Yeah, there we go. So that's gonna actually get a lot of damage in over the course of the next few turns, especially since there's a Bloodhoof in play too.
Is that the smarter play instead of putting down Ragnaros on an empty board?
So this is kind of the longer, more guaranteed play.
Understood.
So because his opponent has right now currently all his opponent has is a 3/2 dagger. He's seen a lot of burn be used from his opponent, so Tiberius is banking on the fact that his opponent's not going to have a whole lot of direct damage to deal with what's going on right now. So he's going to sit behind the Bloodhoof and just wait. Unfortunately for Tiberius, Pentagrast did draw a Phantom Knife, so it does let him combo out perfectly here with the Dark Iron Skulker. It's kind of a sad deal. Now here, on 8 mana, I think you realistically just want to play Rag here. Like, you just trade and just play Rag maybe. And you can play the Wild Pyromancer too to set up the Worgen for the next turn. I would not be playing Worgens here though. Like, it doesn't make sense to me to do that right now at all. I mean, I guess he could play both Worgens, Whirlwind, and then draw a bunch of cards, which is probably okay, I guess. But I like playing Rag to an empty board, or to a full-on empty board here. Just punch the damage and make sure that you can hit that lethal. I mean, Rag's tough to deal with, period, because he's just an 8/8, and you got a 1 mana discount on him. So it's gonna be rough. He is gonna be able to kill here with the Worgen on the next turn, I believe.
He's going to be able to take out both Worgens.
He is going to take out both Worgens, which is kind of... If he takes out both Worgens, now he's sitting with a 9/7 in play, which is really, really solid. And then at that point, I mean, Tiberius then just... he gets to play Rag to an empty board anyways. He does get to bait out a little bit more. But, I mean, he could have set up lethal. He could have set up a 2-turn lethal. If he played Rag to an empty board last turn, he punches his opponent down to, 5, and then your opponent goes, oh, the only thing I can do is I can go North Sea Kraken. Oh, you just go Whirlwind, Execute, and let Rag kill it. Period. That's it. You just win the game on the spot if you play Rag to an empty board there. That play may not be entirely obvious to Tiberius because, again, he is a newer player. So being able to think a little bit further ahead into the game, into the turn. I mean, he's going to be able to play Rag and win here. It doesn't matter. But the fact is that there was other ways around it. So I mean, I don't know if he saw those lines or not. But I personally would have gone the other route. But what he did still was enough to clinch the victory out here. So Tiberius taking it down.